The most expensive mistake homeowners make with SB9. As more homeowners learn about SB9, we're seeing a growing number of people interested in splitting their property and exploring the opportunity. And in many cases, it can be a great strategy. But today, I want to talk about something that doesn't get discussed enough. Because the reality is, the biggest risks with SB9 usually aren't the law itself. The biggest risks come from the mistakes homeowners make before the project even starts. And unfortunately, some of those mistakes can cost thousands of dollars in unnecessary time, design work, or delays. The first and most common mistake is starting design work before confirming feasibility. Many homeowners hire an architect or designer right away because they're excited about what they want to build. But SB9 isn't just about designing a home, it's about whether the land can legally and practically be divided in the first place. If the lot configuration, access, setbacks, or local requirements don't support a split, those design costs can be wasted. The smartest first step is always a feasibility evaluation before any plans are drawn. The second mistake is assuming that a lot size alone determines eligibility. We often hear homeowners say, "My lot is over the minimum size, so I should qualify." But lot size is only one of the pieces of the puzzle. The shape of the lot, where the existing home sits, easements, utility locations, and city specific standards all play a major role. Two properties with the same square footage can have completely different outcomes. The third mistake, and one of the biggest approval challenges, is overlooking access and parking. For a lot split to work, the new parcel typically needs safe and legal access for vehicles, utilities, emergency services. If there isn't enough room for a driveway, proper circulation, or required parking layouts, the project may need to be redesigned or may not be feasible at all. This is one of the most common issues that homeowners don't see until the engineering phase. The fourth mistake is not running the numbers early. A full service SB9 lot split typically ranges between $60,000 and $70,000. If the property's in a lower value market or if the development potential is limited, the financial return may not justify the investment. SB9 works best when the value created clearly outweighs the cost, and that analysis should happen before moving forward. The fifth mistake is overestimating what the property can support. Many homeowners hear that SB9 allows multiple units and assume their property can handle 4, 5, or even more. But density depends on lot size, layout, setbacks, access, and city interpretation. Designing for the maximum possible number of units instead of what's realistically feasible often leads to delays, redesigns, or disappointment. And finally, one of the most important mistakes to avoid is hiring the wrong team. SB9 is not a standard design project. It requires a clear understanding of local zoning, lot split regulations, city review processes, and site-specific constraints. Working with a team that specializes in SB9 and understands how different cities interpret the rules can make a significant difference in both timeline and outcome. At Riechers Engineering, our entire process is built around helping homeowners avoid those issues. Before any design work begins, our team evaluates zoning, lot configuration, access, parking constraints, utilities, and city requirements to determine what's actually feasible and what makes financial sense. Sometimes the opportunity is strong, and sometimes the most valuable thing we can provide is clarity about the limits of a property before you invest time and money. Because the goal isn't to start a project. The goal is to start the right project the right way. If you're considering an SB9 lot split and want to make sure you avoid these common mistakes, you can book a call with our team.